Wow, Social Security. Let's face it, thing seems to be teetering on the brink, and it could run out of funds by 2032. What the hell? Out of money in 2032. Let's see. Average senior expected to lose $500 a month. Overall, Congress would face a $29 trillion shortfall. Well, I've been hearing about this catastrophe, and seems like we're still on our way to a catastrophe. Now, this gentleman, Joe Penland, very tight with Trump, and we call him Joe from Texas because he's the founder of Joe from Texas. Really interesting grassroots organization dedicated to promoting fiscally responsible policy solutions. They do all kinds of great stuff, and there he is, Joe from Texas. Howdy, sir. How you doing?
How you doing, Greg? I appreciate you having me on.
You bet, sir. Well, look, can you straighten out this Social Security mess?
Absolutely. Absolutely, you can straighten it out. You know, President Reagan straightened it out in 1981, signed a bill in 1983 that carried us another 50 years. We need to take a chapter out of his book and do it again. We need to quit scaring the American people and kicking this can down the road. We need to do what they put their hand on the Bible for, and that was to take care of the American people. So that's what they need to do, or get the heck out of Washington.
All right, well, that sounds great. What about specifics? I mean, how do you do it? If it was easy, it would have been done by now, I guess. Although, they say, don't mess with entitlements, right? You can't mess with the entitlements. How do you do it, Joe?
Well, they don't want to touch it because they think it's political suicide. But if you fix a problem, the American people is going to be happy with it. When President Reagan fixed the problem in '83 and he came back and ran in '84, he won 49 out of 50 states. I think they rewarded him for fixing the problem. Now, it's going to take a little bit of pain to fix it, but the main thing you do is you don't touch anybody's money that's on Social Security today or that's going to get it over the next 20 years. Beyond that, there's some things we need to make, some changes we need to do, and we can get that done, but we can fix it. There's no two ways about it. I think the numbers are wrong in the Washington Post. I don't even think they know how many people are on Social Security, and that's embarrassing just by itself.
JoeFromTexas.com. Now, we have another graphic from your website. We'd like to grab that and put it on up. I think it's got some suggestions, and we can take a quick look at that thing because, look, your message is a positive one. All right, Joe from Texas, you're talking to President Trump. You got this grassroots organization. How are you going to make this happen? I love your spirit. How do you make it happen?
Well, the president assures me that after midterm, he'll take this on. He's got a few other things that's on his plate right now. Most America's probably aware of that. The president said he would not touch Social Security when he was campaigning. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to let it run out. You know, that's going to happen if we don't fix it, if he doesn't fix it, if we don't have a commission that fixes it, it falls in the lap of the next president, left or right. It doesn't matter who's in that seat. That's what's going to happen. That's what happened to Ronald Reagan when his predecessor let it run out. You know, that's ridiculous. American people are better for having Social Security. I mean, look at the poverty rate today. Back then, we had a 50% poverty rate, and now we've got a 10% poverty rate. You cannot do without Social Security. America would fail substantially.
Joe Penland, Sr., Texas businessman. How'd you make your money?
In the oil and gas business.
The hat said it all. You're amazing, Joe. Thank you for your contributions. JoeFromTexas.com. JoeFromTexas.com. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it.
You bet. And we'll be right back.
Think of all the places that could expose you to identity theft and financial loss. It only takes one mistake.